You looking forward to tonight?
I most certainly am. I actually really can't wait. I'm heading to the airport right now to go watch our president give what I think will be one of the most consequential speeches that we have seen in American history. And it's the renewal of the American dream. And I think President Trump is going to highlight the significant progress that we have made in just 5 weeks. And you can't call the State of the Union address quite yet because he's only been there for just north of a month. However, I think we see the progress over the course of this next year, how we get this country back on track. Next year's State of the Union address will be epic.
Well, President Trump has more to talk about in his month than Biden had in 4 years. So I don't mind talking like it's a State of the Union because there's a lot more to talk about. I'm hearing though the Democrats plan to act up tonight. They plan to bring noisemakers and little visual props and pocket constitutions and just kind of try to be disruptive this evening. How do you think that's going to go?
That would be a great idea, and I pray they do it. Keep in mind, just 3 short months ago, President Trump was given a mandate by the majority of this country winning the Electoral College and the popular vote. We also have the House, the Senate, and the presidency, and I think that if they continue to behave that way, we're going to have one heck of a midterm as well. I applaud them in their actions. Please behave this way because the American people want to change, and they're getting exactly what the American people voted for. Look at how fast our borders got fixed. Our economy is headed back in the right direction. My wife bought eggs the other day. They were $8. Now they're $6. Stuff like that. And what the American people want, what we voted for, is what we've already seen in the first 5 weeks. So if Democrats want to act like that and if they want to behave in that manner, knock yourself out. It's just going to continue to show how serious we are compared to them.
Do you expect that Elon Musk will be there tonight? And if so, what kind of a reception do you expect him to get?
Well, again, I would assume so. I mean, he's been around the entire time for basically for the last year with the president to get him reelected. And again, the reception on our side is going to be great. I think Doge is doing a great job. This is the first time that we've actually had somebody go through our government budget line by line and find and cut fraud, waste, and abuse. And while all of it is not going to be popular early on, let the cake bake. In order to make an omelet, you got to crack a few eggs. We've never done this before in the government, and I am so glad that he is there to use his mind and his team to save the taxpaying dollars, to save as much taxpaying dollars as possible.
I can't help but wonder, Congressman Hunt, what you thought of what happened Friday at the Oval Office when Vladimir Zelensky was in the Oval Office trying, I think, to try to bargain with Donald Trump in front of television cameras and the news media, and it failed for him spectacularly. Now, I guess we put all aid to Ukraine on hold. That should send a pretty clear message, shouldn't it?
Let's be very clear about this. This is what the American people voted for. President Trump has been campaigning for this for the past 2 years. We want peace in the region. That is it. And if Israel can negotiate with Hamas to release hostages and have a ceasefire, I can assure you that the Ukrainians can negotiate with the Russians to have peace. President Trump ran on this. And keep in mind, President Trump warned the European Union back in 2017 and 2018, when he was president the first time, to not accept Russian oil and natural gas, because they will use it against you. Vladimir Putin did that. He used that revenue to fund this war, and now they expect us to clean it up. That's not going to work anymore. Our GDP is roughly the same as the European Union's, yet we have given more money to this effort than the European Union. It's time for them to pay up. This mineral rights deal, it's a good deal, because finally we are returning money back to the taxpayer that funded this war to the tune of $300 billion. I loved it. And while some people may not like President Trump's style per se, I say get over it, because he's doing the right thing. He is trying to negotiate peace in that region. He's trying to have peace in the Middle East again, and this is the guy that's going to do it because he ran on it. Promises made, promises kept.
Congressman, have a great, safe flight and enjoy the speech tonight. We'll talk again soon. You take care.
Thank you very much. You have a great day.
You too. Texas Congressman Wesley Hunt.